What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Rebuilding Juventus. If you're excited, hit the like button down below and subscribe to keep up to date with all the content on the channel. And down below is my Let's Play channel as well. Go check that out if you're feeling adventurous. So today it's the mid-season summary. Obviously, I usually do it around 18 games in, but with the first season with this save, obviously with the World Cup being involved, it's a bit hard to do that. This is my way of just looking back at the season I was going. And give you guys a chance to give me your thoughts in the comment section about what you think we should change and signings, sellings, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go. It's not gonna be that long of an episode. It's gonna be as long as it is. I don't really have a time limit on these kind of episodes. I don't have time limit period on episodes, but I think if it's longer than half an hour, I need to edit it a bit better. But with this one, it's not gonna be half an hour. I'm definitely certain of that. So, as you can see, we are top of the table in Serie A by 2 points. We just lost AC Milan 1-0 with a really basic midfield that we had with the two injuries, with the injury and suspension that we had in it. But obviously, teams got a game in hand over us. So, most likely, we're going to drop down to probably third if games get won, when their games in hand, of course. But we're still well clear of the 5th place team, relatively speaking. I still think we're going to finish top 4. I think we've got enough to do it. Interestingly, we're the only team not to draw a game this season, which is a common thing with my teams. I don't really go gung ho when I'm losing. I just don't draw games. It seems to be just the way it is with this defensive side. So just going okay. Disappointing losses. But look at the defeats we've had. Napoli and Milan are kind of results that you would expect. Not expect to lose, probably one way of putting it, but the results that you think, okay, you lost to them too. It's not a terrible, it's not unforeseen that could happen. Bologna was the one that was really annoying. Champions League, we've got Porto in the round of 16. Was a dodgy group, really, if you're new to the series. If you look at dodgy, not in terms of who we had, but if you find where we are, there's our group there, Group D. We started off with a defeat and a draw, and we were really not playing well in Champions League games. In the games we won early on, we really struggled to win them. It was Dinamo Zagreb that got us going, really, and it wasn't convincing in some of those games either. But we got through the group, won the group as well, which is what's most important. I don't think we're going to win Champions League this season. I just don't think we're good enough. But there's a few shocks in here, if you notice. So Madrid knocked out, finished third in their group. Man City knocked out, finished third in their group. Dortmund been knocked out, kind of a surprise. Milan finishing bottom of their group, surprise. Union getting through. So it seems like this group was tricky, but you look at the Champions League in general. There's been some weird results and finishes in the group. So we did our job. We did what we had to do. We got through, and that's what I wanted to do minimum this year was to get through the group stage and what have you. I mean, the rules, I would love to see the actual prize money for each round. If it's somewhere on here, if it's somewhere where I'm not looking at, let me know. I'm guessing it's down to the appearance money, but I'm assuming you get something for the round as well. Like end of season reward or something. I don't know, but 8.8 million pound is pretty handy. It's why the Champions League is so important to be in. So that's that round of Champions League confirmed. Coppa Italia, we've got Udinese in that, and I probably will show that game because it's a cup game. It's a bit different than the usual Champions League and league games. So yeah, overall I'm happy. Or satisfied, maybe is a better way of putting it. It could be better, but unless you win every game, it can always be better, can't it? The issues with the squad that I felt are what I expected to happen. So the issues I got with this team, the forward line, I'm fine with. Milik, Vlahic, Di Maria, Chiesa, Kostic, all those guys, I'm fine with them. It's as you go further back into the team, like I mentioned last episode, that is the problem. That midfield three, solid. Take one or two of them out, we start having problems. Obviously, Pogba's going to come back, so that will help out. Okay, George as well. Not sure about if I'm going to keep this guy or not. I would like to keep him. I think it'd be a decent player to keep. I just don't know if he's worth keeping over maybe signing somebody else. It all depends on funds as well in the summer window, but he's back in 2 to 3 months, so you're looking at February, aren't you? Pogba back 2 to 3 months, again looking at February. So when Champions League kicks back in again, which is in around February time, they could be on the way back then, potentially could be on the way back. It's not guaranteed, of course, but they could be. So the areas to strengthen, obviously in January window, it depends on funds and if we sell anybody or we get any influx of money or we do some loan deals. But it's going to be as DM I'm going to be targeting in the January window. Whether or not I can get one is a completely different story, because, like I say, it's going to be tough to sign in the sorry guys, I'm not on Twitter and I've got a news about Man United making a transfer. Yeah, so DM is the target in the January window, and it's probably going to be it has to be a loan deal most likely because of the lack of funds. But in the summer, left back and right back are possible earmarks, but I think a box to box and a DM are the top 2 priorities right now. Striker, I think we can get away with what we've got. We've got Milik on a cheap deal if we want to do that. Moise Keane is here. Keo George. We don't need a striker unless something inspired comes up. I have got my eye on a right winger that I'm going to be scouting, but again, it'll come down to fees. It won't be done in the January window unless something unexpected happens with finances. We've currently got 4 million in the bank. I don't see these guys giving me extra money anytime soon, but we are looking at doing loan deals on players. We shall see. It depends on if I can do it or not and if it makes sense to do it. In terms of club vision and things like that, we're doing okay. We're in the right position. Everything's going okay. It's solid, I'd say, as a start. I mean, I think it's a marathon, not a sprint with this team. I've never done a Champions League win in Serie A before. I've barely won a league in Serie A. So it's kind of a new thing for me managing the Serie A. I know somebody in the comment section done a Juventus save alongside mine when I started this, and they're saying that the first season is really tough, and it is tough first season. With the amount of injuries you have early on and then the lack of options, it's going to be tough. But you look at some of the options we have in the loan departments, players out on loan. If I go to details here and general information, and then go to valuation. So Milik, obviously, we can keep. Kuzeski is leaving to go to Juventus. He could go to Tottenham. I think we get. I don't know if we've got that money already. I don't know if we've got that money yet already. I'd keep him, by the way, if I could. Unfortunately, I can't. You're looking at Nicola Ravella, who I think could be a box to box. He's not a bad option to have in midfield, so that's somebody, again, I'm not quite sure what role I'm going to put him in, to be honest. So he's definitely going to come back into the team, obviously. Zakaria, he would be a ball midfield DM, but I don't think he's really good enough. And we're going to move him on, so that's about £15 million-ish to hopefully to get there. Weston McKennie, another guy we could keep as a box-to-box next season. But again, I'm not entirely sure. Have we got a release clause in his contract to make it permanent? Yeah, so 30 million. If they activate that, then fair enough. I'll take the 30 million and run with it. If they don't, I might keep him. But you guys give your thoughts down below in the comment section. He's not a player I've ever managed before, but he would be a nice option. It would be able to save some money there and divert those funds towards a other target that we may want to bring in. And then you're looking at people like Pellegrini, who move him on, get the £8-9 million thing, get him out of here. You're looking at people like Baconia, move him on, get some money in. And then obviously Champions League money will come in next season, and the debt at the club is around £218 million. Transfer debt is high, but we can offset that a bit, maybe a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. Is that debt I'm worried about? The projection is good for finance. Overall, it looks good. Obviously, transfer budget here, 24-25, when the advance is 70 million. I'll be surprised if it stays like that. I'm sure it's going to go down. Sponsors, obviously, that could go up as well, potentially. And FFP, we are well in it. There's nothing wrong with that, so we can spend money at quite an aggressive rate if we get the option to do so. So it's going to be a bit of a summer's going to be fascinating summer. I think the season's all about getting to the top 4, making sure we get that secured, and then get a DM in January if we can on loan, and then going from there. It could be, I've got some ideas in my head where I want to go with this. But again, if I have more money than I think I'm going to have, that would dictate what we do in the summer. It can't stress how excited I'm about winning Champions League with this team. We will do it eventually. It may take a while, as they say on Family Guy, a while. But we've got options. Now, the scouting list, the short list is a bit out of date. I'm looking at Martial, Lamar, Saul. Scalini keeps coming up as an option. I can't buy him now, obviously, but he keeps coming up as a centre-back option. Not sure if I'm going to do that deal, but that would probably more summer deal if I do that to replace Bonucci. But this Saul is somebody that I've got my eye on as a DM signing for a loan deal. Not playing Atletico Madrid. It's a loan deal. I might try and get a really cheap future fee in there to try and do that deal, but we'll see. I'll obviously don't have camera and come back to you when we get to the next episode. And then Martial, I would like to get him in on loan, but the wages are high. They want us to pay it. Don't think it's really worth it. And Upamecano is a guy I've got my eye on, but that's again a summer thing, if anything, if that happens. But it's unlikely. If I can sign him back in the summer, it's probably going to be this guy. Problem is, Arsenal want him. We can't move on that now. Unless we get, again, an influx of money from somewhere, which I don't see happening until the summer. So, overall, things are going very well. I still want to do certain things with the team, but I think if you were to ask me at the start of the season, you'd be first in the table, granted to play an extra game, got the Champions League group, winning it, and you've got an idea where you want to go with the team, I'd be happy. I really, really would. The tactic, I'm fine with the tactic. I like it. It works. The problem is we're struggling to score goals at the minute. We're scoring like 1 goal a game-ish at the moment, which is really, really a problem. So if there's anything you think here is glaring obvious, feel free to let me know in the comment section. I'm not averse to taking people's advice. I don't plan to perfect at this game. And I'm enjoying this. I really am. It's frustrating at times, but the game is frustrating. Anyone who plays Football Manager will tell you it's frustrating as hell. If I go on inside forward support, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm trying to get these inside forward to score more goals. Because we can't have a striker getting all the goals. Look how I go return. I go to the main squad screen here. Be easy to see it on here. 12 goals, and then look actually. My skin's got 5. Costa's got 4. So they are chipping in with goals. Just the main guy getting them is Dusan Vlahovic. So I don't know. Now look at the actual figures. It ain't that bad, is it? But yeah, we'll see. So guys, if you've got any thoughts on tactics or any kind of cheap deals, it'd be really good ideas to go for. Let me know in the comment section. I will take a look. I can't guarantee I'll sign all your players, obviously, but I do read the comments. Read the comments once a night. I go in usually about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night and check them, see if there's anything new, especially new comments have come up. I try and reply to them. I am going to be doing 2 series at once on this channel till the end of the year. It's probably going to be these 2 series now. I don't see me starting anything else. It'll be Juventus and Sunderland at the end of the year. Hopefully they'll get sacked at Sunderland. It's a very good chance I will do at some point. But if that happens, then we just do Juventus. And then if that's the plan, is to do 2 series till either reach a conclusion. If they both reach a conclusion, then we may do a Man United instead of end the year off. But that's the plan. These 2 saves on Man United to the end of the year. I may do a 3rd series now with United where I do my offline save and just update you on how that's going. We'll see. It'll be in my own time, in my own style, like monthly reviews, how things are going, what's going on, whatever. Just something a bit different. But yeah. Thanks for watching, folks. I really appreciate every single person who clicks on the video and sticks around and watches it. It blows my mind that anyone watches my videos, even now. I've been doing this for quite a while. It blows my mind when I see comments and people say, "Dude, love your videos." It blows my mind that people want to watch my stuff. When I first started all those years ago, I never felt I'd get to a point where anybody want to watch my videos, let alone have the people who I know I see in the comment section regular. Down below, guys, my Discord link. Go check that out down below. And my TikTok and things down below as well. And there's things I've got things planned for the channel, but obviously I'll let you know when I finalise those ideas. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe. It really helps the channel out massively. If you like and subscribe, helps the channel out. Hit notification bell as well, so make sure you get notified when a video goes live. And I'll catch you guys all in the next series, next episode. Don't forget down below, check out the Let's Play channel as well. Until next time, thank you for watching. Bye bye.